You're Perp back with another video, and I just got out of watching Venom: The Last Dance, aka Venom 3. And yes, Sony is back with yet another one of these movies. Right off the bat, I'm not the biggest fan of the first two, even though it was exciting to see Carnage, but it was very underwhelming in the sequel. Just these movies are just underwhelming, period. It's just something missing. Not necessarily Spider-Man, which would be cool, and I think we will get that in the near future. I just feel like Venom should be more of a rated R character and just be a little bit more serious, where this version of Venom has always been really goofy, almost like Deadpool levels of goofy. However, I am surprised on how gory this movie is. I kept getting confused because I was like, I'm pretty sure this is PG-13. And they definitely pushed the PG-13 with the violence. I appreciate that. It doesn't take away from what I feel about this movie, which I will talk about. But let's talk about the story. So this picks up shortly after, No Way Home and the whole multiverse thing that's kind of going on right now with Marvel. We open up the movie, though, with Null, the symbiote god. He's pretty much the person that created all of the symbiotes and all that, and certain symbiotes rebelled against Null and were able to make this prison for him. So here goes Venom, where he's this codex, he's this MacGuffin that if he dies, or like Eddie dies, or whatever the fuck, that's going to unleash him pretty much. He's pretty much a key, Eddie and Venom are a key, and you have all these like hunters that just are able to just lock on to the codex. So it's very simple plot, but it's mixed with a lot of things that just don't really quite make sense, or things that could have just been cut. And just the tone overall with this movie is just, it's more of kind of the same. And this is kind of where we get to see Eddie and Venom kind of be the best of the characters. We see Venom like just hop on to different animals, different creatures and stuff like that, and just to see their relationship kind of grow and blossom into this friendship. It's meant to be like this bromance, which also leads to kind of my issue with this movie. I don't feel like it should be a bromance, but there's definitely people that like the goofy, cheesy, over-the-topness with these movies, which is consistent through each movie that comes out. So if you're a fan of that, you're going to really enjoy that. But if you've never liked these Venom movies, I don't see anything, or just anything about this movie changing your mind. You see a lot more symbiote action, even though I don't know a lot of these different symbiotes that pop up in this movie. It damn near felt like a fucking Power Rangers movie at that third act. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like I said, still cool action, even though I will also say, I feel like, I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but Venom and just the special effects look worse in this movie compared to the first two. I could be wrong, or let me know how you guys feel about that. The creatures that are hunting these different symbiotes, they have this like cool effect when they eat somebody, like the blood or certain things will like pop out the back of them. That was really cool. But there's a lot of like random things, like this family that is in here that is just used as like a plot device to get Eddie from point A to point B. They are out there trying to look for Area 51, because there's a point in this movie where Eddie and Venom end up in Las Vegas. And just a lot of random just plots that just don't really make sense, or just really fall short. Like you have Chiwetel Ejiofor in this as Strickland. He's like this military guy. Very generic storyline. Probably the most weakest character I've seen him play in a long time, or just as recent. And he just kind of serves no purpose. He gets mad at Venom for killing one of his own, and then he starts to resent him and then kind of flip sides once again. Very flip-floppy character. Then you have like this doctor character, Dr. Payne, that's really like intrigued by these symbiotes. Her brother she lost due to him getting hit with lightning. So fucking random, but then it ties into something that happens in the third act. Just a lot of random plot lines that just don't really make sense. It just feels very convoluted and unnecessary, where I wish this movie kind of had more stakes as far as world ramifications. And it definitely seems like this isn't going to be the last Venom movie. Maybe the last Venom movie with Tom Hardy for now. And maybe they'll do some type of team-up movies, because I feel like when you look at something like Deadpool and Wolverine, Sony is definitely going to probably take note of that and start to do more of these team-up movies. Maybe we'll see a Venom and Spider-Man, possibly see a Return of Carnage. I don't know. But it definitely seems like Noel is not going to be wasted. He was kind of wasted in this movie because we only just hear him talk. It would have been cool to see him be released at the end of this movie, but I know that's a kind of a spoiler, but it definitely seemed like that movie could have ended with just Noel being released and ending this whole entire Sony universe. That would be fucking cool. But let me know how you guys feel about Venom 3. I am overall done with this just version of Venom. I would like a more serious, more sinister version of the character moving forward. Probably not going to get that for a minute. I know they're working on like an animated movie. Maybe that'll be something to look forward to, but Sony's just going to continue to drop these weird ass like standalone movies without Spider-Man, and we'll see where this all goes and where this is headed. I just wish that this could have been a better movie. You know, they tried to do something, but it's just more of the same in my opinion. But I want to know your thoughts. Till next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.